Tonight, a blue moon, a full harvest moon, and in a rare occurrence, the second harvest moon of this month. It's a spectacular, only in a rare occurrence, and it's on Halloween. And this is a special recording of LALATE. Hey, good day, everybody. Tonight is a lot of excitement as a supermoon, a full moon, a blue moon, and a special harvest moon heats up Halloween night. It's a rare occurrence, and rarely do you ever see anything like this. So when is the peak time for the full moon? Why is it called a harvest moon? Is it really blue? And didn't we just have a harvest moon a few days ago? And why is this really one of those rare events to miss? You know, it was back on May 2016 that LALATE first detailed blue moons. And on that night, there was a blue moon, aka blue full moon, for May 21st. And we asked, what is a blue moon? Well, the blue moon could be seen worldwide, provided there was no poor weather, provided the particular peak hours were not in complete darkness. The moon does not turn blue when it's a blue moon. Rather, the expression blue moon refers to the occurrence of two full moons in 1 month. Even more bizarre, that year, there was no other full moon that month. This year, it's different. This year, there is 2 blue moons in the month. The second moon, when we in a double full moon month, is always called a blue moon. This month, you had a harvest moon early in the month. Because it came later, the harvest moon is often referred to as the September moon, but this year came in the month of October. This moon is a second full moon, and because it's a second, it's called a full blue moon. But a blue moon is not necessarily blue. That's what makes it even more hilarious. The second moon is not necessarily blue unless particles are spread into the atmosphere near you from volcanic eruptions or fires, reported LALATE back in 2016. The last real blue moon, where it's actually blue, was August 2012, and we reported on that. And the next one was January 2018. A famous example is a giant musket fire of September 1953 in Alberta, Canada, and NASA officials explained at the time. Clouds of smoke containing micro oil droplets produced a lavender sun and a blue moon, and it was gorgeous. But there are exceptions of when there's a blue moon, LALATE reported in 2016. In a region that's currently battling severe firefires, currently a blue moon may look with blue hues because of the fire sending ashes into the sky. Blue moons look pale gray generally, or white, just like a full moon on other night. Squeezing out a second moon in a calendar month doesn't change its calendar color. Rather, it's a rare occurrence that the moon can turn blue. So the takeaway is that a blue moon is not blue just because it's called blue moon. Rather, the term blue moon refers to the second full moon in a month. But we have had blue moons in recent years when that moon was a result of fires in the area. When does the moon ever look blue? NASA explains the moon picks up the blue hues from eruptions and fires. This has caused the moon to appear indigo, sapphire, or light blue hue. Back in 1883, people, for example, saw blue moons almost every night as the Indonesian volcano Carano Apo, wow, that's a hard one, exploded with a force of 100 megatron nuclear bomb, said NASA in a statement. People also saw blue-colored moons in 1983 after an explosion of El Chichon volcano in Mexico, and there were reports of a blue moon caused by Mount St. Helens in 1980 and Mount Pinatubo in 1991. This year's harvest moon is quite interesting. And when is its peak hour? Tonight's peak hour will be about 5:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll be October's second moon. It will be also the Halloween moon. Let me correct that. The peak time for this one is 10:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a little bit of confusion. There's a peak illustration and a peak viewing time, but by all accounts, it could be 10:51 a.m. Sunday morning, Eastern Standard Time. How does this work? As the moon rises over the horizon, it may appear larger and more orange. How perfect the fall season, but it's not a blue moon. It's called this time a hunter moon because of the month in which it falls. Now, let me explain these terms, and I always defer to the Farmer's Almanac, which is absolutely wonderful with these terms. What's the difference between a harvest moon, a hunter's moon, and an equinox moon? For decades, the almanac referred to monthly moons with names tied to colonial folklore or Native American. However, both the harvest moon and hunter's moon are not related to that. The harvest moon is typically the September moon, and it either falls in September or October. The hunter's moon, however, is usually in October or November. But this year, both the harvest moon, the October 1st, and the hunter's moon, October 31st, occur in October. In some regards, some people are calling tonight's moon the harvest moon. Some are calling it the hunter's moon. Some are calling it the full moon, and others are calling it the blue moon. But what's important to understand is that tonight's moon is a blue moon. It's a hunter's moon. It's a full moon, but by all accounts, it's not a super moon. You following so far? When is the next exciting element for us? Well, the earliest use of the term hunter's moon appeared in 1710 from the Oxford English Dictionary. Some sources suggest that other names for the hunter's moon are the sanguine or blood moon, associated with blood from hunting or turning leaves in autumn, says the Farmer's Almanac. Some Native American tribes who tied the full moon name to the season's activity called the full moon the travel moon or the dying grass moon. Does that refer to someone's hairstyle in the Speaker of the House? In calendars, the months change with the new moon and full moons in the middle of the lunar year. The full moon falls near the middle of the month in the Chinese calendar and the Hebrew calendar. What's very, very interesting. The best days in October for certain activities based upon the moon signs are detailed as well by a Farmer's Almanac. For harvesting crops, the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, and the 31st. For settling eggs, the 5th and 6th. And for fishing, the 1st, 16th to the 31st. For moon folklore, corn planted under a waning moon grows slower but yields larger ears. Wow. Babies born a day after a full moon enjoy success and endurance, and a new moon in your dreams promises increased wealth and a happy marriage. Okay, so everyone, I hope you have a new moon in your dreams tonight. I don't know how you dream about a moon, but you know. And then there's more about this. Here are some of the reactions to the Farmer's Almanac reports. Amber said minutes ago, a full moon on Halloween is awesomeness. Marietta Rose said, just a wonderful reminder of God's glorious shining light. It is. What's important to understand is that full moons are not unusual, and supermoons are not that particularly unusual, but 2 moons of this caliber in the same month is really quite exciting. This is what CNN said today. October has not 1, but 2 full moons because it's 2020. Everything's weird. The second one naturally falls on Halloween. Oh yeah, just crush the moon virus. And that gives you 13 full moons this year instead of 12. There we go. Cross those moons. If you've got a spot for a fiery red star next to the full moon, that's Mars. October's first full moon was the harvest moon on October 1st. Tonight's moon is the full Halloween blue hunter's moon. That's how CNN describes it. It's not to refer to Joe Sutton, of course. NASA posters. Previously, a blue moon was known as a third or fourth moon in a single year. This weekend is nuts. Halloween, full moon, Jane's chiming. Oh, yeah, there's a change of time as well. However, a full moon occurs on Halloween every 19 years in the same time zone. So expect a full moon again on Halloween on 2039. And that's basically the year in which you'll get your second stimulus check. No, I'm just kidding. The full Halloween moon will rise at 10:49 on Eastern Standard Time on October 31st, which explains why it's visible across certain time zones. If you aren't able to see it due to bad weather or cloud activity, the Virtual Telescope Project will have a live stream of it on Halloween. That's really nice. This is also the last day of daylight savings time around the world, so you need to set your clocks back an hour tonight. So you're keeping track of everything you got to do. Set your clocks back. Watch the moon. Refer to it as Hunter. Don't tell Donald that there's a moon in the sky called Hunter. It's a full blue moon, but it's not blue. But it might be blue if there's some fires around you. And don't shout at the moon for your stimulus check. If you have questions or comments in today's video, drop them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next full moon video, whenever that hits as well. Go to the phone channel, subscribe if you've not, and also like this video. See you later today, and have a great day.